Welcome back to Season 11 of my Oklahoma Sooners Dynasty, and today we're in Week 11 taking on number 4 Texas A&M. The Aggies are led by Mark Blankenship, an 81 overall sophomore quarterback. At running back, they have 286 overall in Sam Evans and Jason Jones, and then at wide receiver, they have an 86 in Harry Browning, an 81 in Nick Moore, and an 81 in Cody Smith. This is obviously going to be a pretty massive game, and Coach Corso has once again picked for us to lose our winning streak. We are currently at 88 games, and yes, I understand that is an absolutely absurd stat, but it's so far what we've done. While Texas A&M is ranked number 4 in the country, their season does not really look that strong. They beat an FCS school by 7, they blew out University of Southern Alabama, they then beat a 3-5 LSU team by 7, they beat a 3-5 Arkansas team by 4, they then beat Auburn by 12, Mississippi State by 10, Illinois by 7, and then at South Carolina, who is currently 0-9, they won 42-28 and are coming off a 20-14 win over 1-6 Ole Miss. Obviously, right now, it looks like even with a loss, both of these teams could find their way into the college football playoffs, but the big thing here is this game could decide who is going to the SEC championship game. It will be a rainy game today here in College Station. We take over at the 21-yard line. Brooks from a 5-wide set will drop back to pass, and we're going to get sacked on the first play of the game for a loss of 11. Obviously not quite the start I had in mind. 2nd and 21. Brooks will drop back to pass, and we're going to get sacked again. Never mind, we get rid of it at the last possible second. 3rd and 21. Now quarterback Doug Brooks will line up under center. He'll take the snap, and we're going to roll out looking to buy some time and try to throw it at the last second. Caught by Pendleton, but that'll result in a 4th and 14, and we will punt the ball away. Following the punt, Texas A&M will take over at their own 48-yard line. Blankenship from under center will hand off to Jones up the middle, and he will start today with a gain of 6 into Sooners territory. Now a 2nd and 4. Blankenship back in shotgun with a read option to the outside. He will get the first down before getting brought down by Kyle Olson for a 9-yard gain. Now the Aggies come out under center. From about the 36-yard line, Blankenship will drop back to pass. He lobs us over the middle, and there is nobody there. They come back under center again for the next play, and that one will be a false start on the Aggies. That brings it back to a 2nd and 15. Once again, he's lined up under center. He will drop back to pass again. He goes over the middle, and that one is deflected away by Nate Thompson, even though I think he probably could have intercepted that one. Obviously, we'll look to pass to try to convert this one. He sends his tight end in motion. He'll take the snap and look to pass. He fires this one downfield to a wide open man. First down, Texas A&M, a gain of 23. If the defensive line doesn't get pressure, that's going to happen every single time. Now from inside the 20-yard line. Blankenship comes back under center. He'll send his tight end in motion again. He'll drop back to pass one more time, and he will throw this one away. That sets up a 2nd and 10. Once again, he will drop back looking to pass. He throws to the outside, caught by Jones, but he's brought down immediately in the backfield. A loss of 1 thanks to Kyle Olson. Another 3rd down for the Aggies. Blankenship back in shotgun. He will look to pass one more time. He fires this one downfield, and that one's going to get intercepted by Shane Jackson. And does he get brought down in the end zone? I don't think so. We might take over at the 1-yard line. And that is exactly where we will take over in a goal line set. We're going to take the snap, hand off to Harrell, our fullback, up the middle for a 5-yard gain. We come back out in shotgun for 2nd and 5. This one will be a handoff to Pendleton. He goes back towards the middle. He has the first down, breaking tackles, and brought down for a gain of 10. On the next play, Brooks comes out in shotgun. We'll run the play action. And we may be looking to go deep downfield here, and we will go deep downfield for Seth Phillips, who will make the catch and is brought down for a gain of 43 in A&M territory. Brooks comes back in shotgun for the next play again. This one will be a handoff to Pendleton, who goes up the middle and will get a 5-yard gain. A 5-wide set for the Sooners on the very next play. Brooks will take the snap, and we'll throw this one to the outside. That'll be deflected away from Robert Weber. 3rd down. Looking to convert here on 3rd and 5. Brooks will drop back to pass. We'll throw this one to the outside. Caught by Seth Phillips, who makes that man miss. And now Phillips is inside the 10, breaks that tackle, and he is gone. Touchdown Oklahoma from 36 yards out, and we will go up 7-0. Texas A&M now takes over from their own 25-yard line. It will start with a read option, and Blankenship will have a solid gain here of 9 yards to start their drive. Now a 2nd and 1. He'll take the snap, hand off to Jones, and he will get the easy first down for the Aggies. A gain of 3 on the run. A 1-yard run on the next play brings up a 2nd and 9 now for the Aggies. Blankenship will take the snap. It's another run play to Jones. He runs over one player, and that will set up a 3rd and 3. Blankenship lines up under center one more time from the 45-yard line. He will look to pass. He goes over the middle and finds Browning for the first down, keeping their drive moving. Now a 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Blankenship with a play action. A quick throw downfield, and that should have been intercepted by Kyle Olson. It bounced right off of his stomach. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Blankenship lines up under center again. Jones is the running back. It'll be a toss out to Jones, and he is met in the backfield for a loss of 4, and that is going to be outside linebacker Ian Wilson. That sets up a 3rd and 14 now. Blankenship will look to pass. He's staying in the pocket. He's going deep downfield, and he finds his tight end for the first down. About a minute to go here in the first quarter now. Blankenship lines up under center again. It'll be a play action. Now looking to pass this one. He's standing in the pocket, has all day to throw, and will finally throw it downfield, but get intercepted by Brian Bass, who will immediately step out of bounds. We couldn't get pressure there, but we make him pay for lobbing it near any of our guys. Now on 1st and 10 from our own 34-yard line. We'll start with a counter play out to Pendleton, who will spin back towards the middle, make those people miss, and end up with a first down run for a gain of 11. An 8-yard run from Brandon Pendleton on the next play would take us into the second quarter. And now we face a 2nd and 2. Hand off to Pendleton right up the middle, and he will get the first down. He had to go through a bit of traffic there, but a gain of 4. We come out of the Texas A&M 45-yard line under center. Brooks will take the snap. Run the play action. Now we'll fire this one over the middle. Caught by Carrington. He'll get brought down near the 20. That's a 23-yard play. A 6-yard carry from Pendleton on the next play brings up a 2nd and 4 for the Sooners. Now Brooks is in a 5-wide set. He'll take the snap. A quick throw over the middle, caught by Mangum, who will spin back towards the middle of the field and end up in the end zone from 15 yards out. We will make it 14-0. So far, both of the A&M drives have ended in an interception. They'll take over this time from their own 26-yard line. Blankenship will drop back to pass. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Jones. He will cut upfield and get brought down for a 1-yard gain. That brings up a 2nd and 9. Blankenship will drop back to pass. He throws over the middle. He finds more, and that will set up a 3rd down for the Aggies. Now a 3rd and 3. Blankenship back in shotgun. Will drop back to pass again. He throws underneath, caught by Jones, and they will give him the first down for a 4-yard gain. Now a 1st and 10 from their own 36. Handoff to Jones, who goes right up the middle for a solid gain here, breaking tackles, and ends up setting up a 2nd and inches for Texas A&M. They come out under center from the 45. It's a handoff to Jones, who goes to the outside, but he'll get tripped up and brought down in the backfield. That sets up a 3rd and 1 now for the Aggies. Blankenship will drop back. It's going to be a draw play to Jones, and I think he got the first down just enough. 2-yard gain. They come out under center on the next play yet again. Blankenship will take the snap, handoff to Evans, who goes up the middle, and Evans has a decent lane here, and the first down finally caught near the 30-yard line, a 23-yard run. Now the 31-yard line. Blankenship will drop back. He escapes the sack, gets the throw off, and that one will fall incomplete. They avoided a disaster on that play. He lines up under center. He'll take the snap, hand off to Jones to the outside. Jones got one hell of a block there. I don't know if you guys saw, but our safety got murdered. He's down to the 15. Now from under center, he'll take the snap, hand off to Evans again to the outside, and Evans will cut up field for a 7-yard gain down inside the 10. They would rule him down to the 8-yard line. It's a handoff to Jones, who goes up the middle, and he won't get much there. That sets up a 3rd and 2. Can we hold him to a field goal try here? Blankenship back in shotgun. Evans is the running back. He'll take the snap under pressure, lobs this one through the back of the end zone. A false start as soon as they came out to line up for the field goal would move it back 5 yards. So now 4th and 7. It's about a 30-yard attempt to try to avoid the shutout. The kick is away, and it is good. Now Weber will get to field this kick from about the 10-yard line this time. We'll bounce it to the outside. Weber down the sideline, breaking a tackle, and finally getting brought down near the 45 for a 36-yard return. We start this drive in shotgun formation. It'll be a handoff to Pendleton, who goes up the middle, spins out that safety, and will end up with a first down run for a 12-yard gain. On the next play from under center, we're going to go right back to Pendleton, right up the middle, and this time he'll end up with a 6-yard gain, setting up a 2nd and 4. Now under 2 minutes to play here in the half. Brooks will take the snap, run the play action, and we're going to launch this one deep downfield for Seth Phillips, who will make the catch walking into the end zone, and we're up 21-3. Now a 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line, a minute 49 to play. It's a quick throw to the tight end, who will make the catch and get the first down across the 40-yard line. That brings up a 1st and 10 now from the 42-yard line. Blankenship with a draw play to Jones, and Jones will break that tackle, hurdle over a man, and then finally get brought down for a 7-yard run. He's back in shotgun again. Jones is still the running back. It'll be another draw play to Jones, and this time he's met in the backfield for a loss of 4, and I think that one's going to Ben Rivers. Now on 3rd and 8, he's back in shotgun. Blankenship will look to pass, rolling to the outside. He's under a lot of pressure, and he's going to get sacked on the play for a loss of 8, and we will burn our first time out. With 56 seconds to go in the half. By the way, it was Dwayne McDaniel getting credit on the sack. On 1st and 10, we'll drop back to pass. It's going to be a screen to the outside, caught by Pendleton. Trying to avoid defenders, he'll get brought down for a loss of 1. Not going to burn a timeout just yet. Now 2nd and 11. Brooks from shotgun will drop back to pass. We'll fire this one near the sideline, caught by Sammy Whitaker, and he gets out of bounds for a 16-yard gain, and that looked like a real late hit to me. Now just 31 seconds to go in the half. Brooks will take the snap, roll out to the outside. We'll throw this one on the run. That'll be caught by Carrington, who cuts up field, and he'll duck out of bounds for a gain of 20. Just 25 seconds to go before halftime. Out of a 5-wide set, Brooks will take the snap. And we're going to fire this one over the middle. That's caught by Weber. He's got the first down. It will be brought down inside the 10. We will burn our second timeout. Now back in shotgun again. Brooks will take the snap and looks to pass. Fire this one to the end zone and caught by Carrington for his second touchdown today. Never mind, that's his first touchdown. But that is 4 passing touchdowns in the first half from quarterback Doug Brooks. Now a 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line with just 16 seconds to go in the half. They'll take the snap, hand off to Jones to the outside, and he'll get met and brought down by Brian Bass, and that should take us to halftime. However, Texas A&M does get the ball to start the second half, down by 25. Blankenship will drop back to pass. It's a quick throw caught by Nance, and he's quickly brought down for no gain. That makes it a 2nd and 10 now. Blankenship is back in shotgun. Will once again look to pass. He's firing this one down the sideline. That is caught by Nick Moore for a 12-yard gain, but he looked real close to out of bounds there. However, I am not going to waste a challenge here. Blankenship will drop back to pass. He's staying in the pocket, going down the sideline again. Once again caught by Moore, and once again, that's a really close reception. That brings up a 1st and 10. From the 50-yard line, Blankenship will drop back to pass this time. He's rolling to the outside. We'll throw this one downfield. Another catch by Moore down the sideline. This one for a 9-yard gain. That obviously sets up a 2nd and 1 now for the Aggies. He'll take the snap, and a quick throw over the middle caught by Smith for the quick first down, a gain of 4. A 1st and 10 now from the Sooners 37. Blankenship will drop back to pass. He's going to actually look to run this time. He will have the first down before he is finally brought down for a gain of 14. A 1st and 10 now. He's back in shotgun again from the 23. He'll drop back to pass. He lobs this one to the outside. He's got a man wide open, caught by Jackson for the first down. Another 14-yard gain. Now from the 9-yard line, it is a 1st and goal. Blankenship lines up under center. Jones is still the running back, but he'll drop back. It's going to be a draw play to Jones to the outside, and he'll break one tackle, break another one, break a third one, and finally get forced out of bounds. Why can no one tackle there? Luckily, we forced him out of bounds, but damn, he got away from 3 Sooners there. 2nd and goal from the 5. Why not go back to Jones? He goes up the middle and will fight his way down to about the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal. They will come out under center for this play. He sends Moore in motion. Blankenship will drop back to pass. He's looking at the end zone and will find his man. Touchdown to Nick Moore as they make it 28-10. From about the 10-yard line, Weber will get another short kick return here. As he breaks up the sideline and will get brought down near the 40, he actually fumbles the ball, and Texas A&M has recovered it. Luckily, though, the booth is going to review this one, and I think he was completely on the ground before that ball even popped out. They would reverse that call, and now the Sooners come out in a wildcat formation here on 1st down. Corey Mays is in at quarterback. We send Carrington in motion. We'll take the snap and give it to Carrington to go to the outside, and Carrington has some great blocking here up the sideline inside the 30 before he is finally forced out near the 25-yard line. Now 1st and 10, and Brooks is back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and look to pass. We're going to fire this one over the middle. That'll be caught by Phillips for the first down, a 16-yard play. Now Doug Brooks back in a pistol set here. He'll take the snap and look to pass again. Rolling to the outside, trying to avoid the pressure. He will cut upfield, and Doug Brooks will just be able to take off and walk into the end zone completely untouched as we make it 35-10. Now a 1st and 10 from the 25. Once again down by 25. Blankenship will drop back to pass this time. He's going to lob this one over the middle. That's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time today. This time it's Ian Wilson, and the Sooners will take over at the 25-yard line. Now 1st and 10, back in pistol. Brooks will take the snap, run the play action. Now we're going to lob this one to the end zone. That isn't a double coverage, and it's knocked away from John Carrington. On the next play for 2nd and 10, we will take the snap and hand this one to Pendleton right up the middle, and he will get brought down for a gain of 6 yards to set up a 3rd and 4. From the 20-yard line, Brooks will drop back to pass. We'll throw this one to the outside. That one's caught by Carrington down inside the 10 for a gain of 12. Now a 1st and goal. Brooks will take the snap. A quick throw over the middle, caught by Mangum, and he is brought down inside the 1 for a 7-yard gain. And receiver John Mangum definitely paid for that one. Now 2nd and goal from a goal line set. We'll run the play action. Rolling to the outside and tries to throw it at the last second, but gets sacked for a loss of 3. 3rd and goal now for the Sooners. From under center, Brooks will take the snap and look to pass again. We'll throw this one at the end zone, caught by John Mangum. Touchdown Sooners, but there is a flag down. It's going to be pass interference on the Sooners. I'm pretty sure that penalty is on me. That was a screen pass that I audibled, or I did a hot route to. But now we'll go downfield, caught by Carrington. He'll get brought down inside the 5 to set up a 4th and goal. And we're just going to take the field goal here at the last play of the 3rd quarter. The kick is away, and it is good. Well, I apparently lied. We will get one more play here in the third quarter with 1 second to go. Blankenship is back in shotgun. He'll take the snap, and he throws this one downfield to an open man, caught by Moore. He's got the first down to about the 40. But now we start the fourth quarter. Texas A&M down by 28, and a quick throw downfield will go right out of bounds. That brings up a 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line. Blankenship with a draw play to Jones right up the middle, and he won't find much space, just a 2-yard run. Now a 3rd and 8. Blankenship with 2 running backs in the backfield will take the snap and look to pass. He's firing this one down the sideline, caught by Moore for the first down, a gain of 15. Those sideline throws I feel like have been pretty relevant here in the second half. Now 1st and 10. From under center, Blankenship will drop back to pass again. He fires over the middle. He finds Smith, who has the first down to about the 25. A 3-yard pass on the next play brings up a 2nd and 7. Now Blankenship will drop back to pass again. He's hit as he's throwing, and that should have been another interception for Brian Bass, but it'll lead to a 3rd and 7. Blankenship from shotgun will drop back to pass again. He throws over the middle. That's caught by Jackson. He's got the first down, keeping this drive moving. That's a gain of 9. A 3-yard run from Sam Evans on the next play brings up a 2nd and 7 now. It's going to be a toss play out to Jones to the outside. There is nobody there defending that play, and he walks into the end zone to make it 38-17. They will line up for an onside kick here, down by 21. The kick is away, and it will be recovered by John Mangum, who gets caught up with his own blocker and gets brought down. Now it is just time to run the ball. On 1st down, we will give it to Pendleton to the outside, and Pendleton will fight his way forward for a 9-yard gain. Now on 2nd and 1, back in shotgun again, another handoff to Pendleton up the middle, and Pendleton has a pretty solid gain here of 14 yards. And I believe with that run, he goes over 1,000 yards on the season. He was only about 90 yards away going into today's game, and now he has 91 yards. So he should be there as we give it to him again. He'll break that tackle to the outside, and he'll get brought down for an 8-yard gain. And Pendleton will stay in the game for 2nd down. It's another handoff to him. He spins out a defensive lineman, and that run will put him over 100 yards today. Now on 1st and 10, Brooks will drop back to pass here. Roll out to the outside, and Doug Brooks is just going to take off, and he will have a 2nd rushing touchdown today. We make it 45-17. We jump into the A&M drive with 3 seconds to go, looking for a garbage time touchdown. Blankenship is going to get sacked on the play for a loss of 3, and that sack is going to go to Jeremy Williams. We take down the number 4 team in the country behind our quarterback, scoring a total of 6 touchdowns, 275 yards. He ran in for 2, threw another 4 touchdowns. He might be on the Heisman watch list at this point. Final stats on the day, Doug Brooks goes 15 for 18, 275 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Running the ball, Pendleton ran for 105 yards, no scores, but Doug Brooks did find the end zone twice, as we just talked about. John Carrington, 5 for 74 and a touchdown. Seth Phillips, 4 for 133 and 2 touchdowns. And John Mangum, 2 for 22 and a score. Leading our team in tackles today is Kyle Olson, who came away with 9. We got 2 sacks on the day, 1 from defensive tackle Jeremy Williams and 1 from defensive end Dwayne McDaniel. And we got 3 interceptions, 1 from Brian Bass, 1 from Ian Wilson, and then 1 from defensive back Shane Jackson. Their quarterback had a pretty rough day. Mark Blankenship goes 23 of 34 for 221, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions on the ground. Their running back only had 3.1 yards a carry. He did find the end zone once. And then receiving, Nick Moore was the only one to really kind of gash us at any point in the game. 7 catches, 69 yards, and a touchdown. But now we move on to our next game, which will be Week 12 at Missouri. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you next time.